This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. Second and 7. They go play action with Wilson. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Steeler first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
1st and 10. Now Russ. That's over the middle and taken in by Fryermuth. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Again, Wilson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Minshew going to open up with a throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Here's a screen set up for Madison. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
To the air once more is Minshew. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the...
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. That's into the hands of T.J. Watt. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. That's taken in by the running back, Madison.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down, 3 to go. He'll try and throw with Minshew. He'll go right and find his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick six. I mean, the last thing you want to do is on the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick six we saw in the last possession.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Off the play fake, it's Minshew. He'll get this out to his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Play action now with Minshew. That's caught left side by Bowers. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now Madison. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. Here's a run. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up. They look to throw it with Minshew. to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
He'll let this go for Pickens. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Minshew. That's caught by Abdullah.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Minshew. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raider 1st down. On play action, here's Minshew. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he...
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line. This drive begins with a run by Harris. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Abdullah now to return. Now an opening past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
When you get a big return like that, the offense takes the field with a lot more energy. They can see the end zone. They know they've got a short field. It brings a boost to the entire sideline when the special teams can have an impact play like we just saw there.
He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second.
It is brought in the end zone. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
A run here with Abdullah. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Patterson now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Austin brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Wilson. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Back to throw, Wilson. He'll let this go for Pickens. He's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Abdullah now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Now Minshew. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clock.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see